Hi there, Stephen Packer here from the Dorset Golf and Country Club down in Dorset, England, and I'm here today just to throw out a quick tip to see if I can help you with your golf swing. So something that I want you to consider is that your chest really heavily dictates the direction that your arms, hands and club pull. And what I mean by that is wherever your chest is pointing is largely where your arms and your hands will be. So for those of you that struggle to control your swing direction, so for people that struggle swinging too far to the left, across their body, right-handed golfer, or swinging too far to the right, then effectively the chest is the main component that's going to really dictate where your arms, hands and club are moving. So just want to throw this out there just as a tip, that you can use to help manage that. You can see that I've chucked some bands on. Basically, these bands, really fantastic use for exercise. You can get them on Amazon, $7.99 for a pack of 4, and these will add a huge amounts of structure to your golf swing straight away just by putting them on and hitting golf balls. The reason that I'm putting them on here for this exercise is I want my hands and arms to really be connected to my chest. The direction of my chest and the direction of my arms, I want them to be combined to get the biggest effect that I can from this exercise. So for those of you that struggle with the slice, what I tend to see is this chest in the backswing, top of the backswing, often, obviously incomplete turn, number 1, but 2, points to the sky too much. So at the top of the golf swing, the chest points to the sky too much, and the first movement that your chest is going to make is a movement back down towards the floor. So what you're going to find is this chest that's looking up to the sky, everything looks good at the top, and that first movement that you make, that pull back down, your chest faces the floor, your club comes over and you swing across. For those of you that have that issue, this is the feel I would suggest. Make a backswing turn, but instead of your chest feeling like it points to the sky, make your chest feel like it points to the floor more. So something like this, the idea of your chest pointing to the floor. Reason being, if your chest points down to the floor, your arms now are going to move with your chest, and if your chest is back by your rear foot, your hands are going to pull by your rear foot, and you're instantly going to change the direction of your golf swing. Really, really amazing tip. I mean, it's something which is so fundamentally powerful, and using TrackMan, I see that if I get somebody's chest from pointing way up in the sky to more down towards the floor near their rear foot, I can change their swing direction by up to 12 or 14 degrees, which is just colossal. And for those of you that are stuck in that slice pattern, that will be a massive improvement instantly. On the other side of the coin, those that really struggle hooking the ball, you'll often see that in their turn, their chest is pointing down at the floor. They'll thrust their hips a lot. And of course, with the chest down to the floor, we've just learned the arms will come away from around. With the hips thrusting forwards, you'll find that the club will swing way out to the right, and you're going to really suffer with blocks and hooks. Obviously thin and fat as well could be present, very shallow strikes. So a really quick tip is the opposite. Feel like at the top of your backswing, your chest is pointing more to the sky. And of course, if your chest is pointing more to the sky, the first movement that the body's going to make is a movement where the body turns back down into flexion, and that's going to pull those arms straighter down, more down into the floor, and help you straighten out your swing path. And it really will stop those hips thrusting, because when the chest goes to the sky, the hips aren't going to thrust. What's going to happen is your chest is going to return back down into flexion. So you can use both sides of the coin there to fix opposite ends of the spectrum, those two problems, slices and hooks. All the time though, using these bands just to keep your arms and your chest more together increases the effect of this exercise and this idea. So buy some bands, work out which direction you're trying to get away from, and use your chest in the way that you need to in order to change your swing direction, change your shot pattern, and change the shape of your golf ball flight. So just to recap, slicers, turn that chest down towards the floor, you're instantly going to swing more up and out to the right as a right-handed golfer. And for people that hook the ball, turn that chest to the sky, you're instantly going to turn it back more to the floor on the way down, hands will pull more down into the ball, and you're going to hit that much more neutral golf shot. So buy some bands, work on where your chest is pointing at the top of the backswing, and you're going to see some fantastic improvements.